Gentlemen.
Where?
Yeah, who?
Not here. Oh, man, I got a quick question for you guys.
What you got,
Yeah,
bro?
bro.
Actually, how you guys doing? Are you good?
I'm hanging in there, bro.
Yeah.
A good extended weekend.
Yeah.
I'm fucking tired.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm just
I get
so
that.
tired.
Because it was a long weekend and didn't do anything, or because you worked a lot?
No, I didn't do anything.
That'll do it.
Yep.
All right. Quick question for real. Do you know who the active saves leader is in Major League Baseball?
I think I do.
Okay. Let Dan think for a second.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Active saves leader. I mean, there's two obvious ones that stick out right away, right? With Chapman and Kimbrel.
Mhm.
But I feel like that's a trap. I don't know. I'm gonna go.
It's not a trap question.
I'm gonna go Kenley Jansen.
All right. Well, you're all very close. I mean, you're right. It's Kimbrel, Ty.
Yay.
But
Okay.
I did not realize that he was ahead of Chapman. And then when I saw Jansen, I was like, oh, crap. All three of them have over 300 saves.
Mm-hmm.
They're the only active players with 300 saves. The next is Melanson with 241. So they're definitely an elite company there.
That was the next one I was thinking is like maybe he's been around long enough, but okay. I feel good about myself now.
Yeah, I remember having a couple adult beverages one night and arguing with somebody saying that Kimbrel could potentially accrue the most saves in history. And here I am now looking at it, and it hasn't been the case in the last 2 years at all. So,
right.
I'm going to scratch that off the record, boys.
I'll tell you what, though, dude. Josh Hader, he's only at 91, so he's not in the 300 club or anything, but he's only been in the league 5 years.
Right. Say he's still an arbitration guy.
He's on a really good pace. And so is Felipe Vasquez. They've got really good numbers.
He gone.
He gone.
Vasquez gone.
That's right. That's
what happens when you send or get pictures of underage girls to your phone.
Yeah, that's not a good thing at all.
Fucking yikes.
You're listening to the Upper Decker Podcast.
Welcome back. It's episode 80 of the Upper Decker Podcast. I am your boy, Ty.
I'm your boy, Tone.
And I'm your boy, Dan.
And the boys are back in town, baby. Holy shit, 80 of them, bros.
God, we're big old, man.
Sheesh.
Getting there.
Do you guys know what HD is? Because apparently my doctor said I got 80 of them.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Alrighty, speaking of 80, I've got 5 guys I want to talk about. Really, we're only going to talk about one. But I thought it was cool. I was looking up to see who wore 80 in history. And everyone to wear the number 80 in history has come in the last 2 years. There's been 5 of them. So the first person ever to wear number 80 was Ryan Eads for Minnesota back in 19, followed by Andrew Susak for Pittsburgh in 20, and then this year there's been 3, Spencer Watkins, Reyno Espinal, and Anthony Bender for Baltimore, Boston.
Bender? I barely know her.
Very good, very good. For Baltimore, Boston, and Miami in that order. So with that being said, I dug a little bit into Anthony Bender. So he's got the highest WAR out of all these 5 guys, and it comes in at 0.9 this year.
He's the only name I recognize on that list.
Exactly, same. So it's 0.9. He's a relief pitcher. He's thrown in 50 games this year. He's accrued 51.2 innings, and he possesses a 2.79 ERA, 9.87 WHIP with 64 Ks, 16 walks, which is good for an 11.1 K per 9, and a 1.49 ERA plus. So old Bender out here kind of getting it done, dudes. I think it's safe to say he's the greatest number 80 to ever play.
Okay,
that's fair, completely fair.
That's where I'll leave that. Tone, you got birthdays for us, though?
Hey, I got some birthdays for you. We are going to start off with Mr. Joey Votto.
God, he's so fucking handsome. Imagine this picture without a shirt. You know what I mean?
Be like the
I
cover of a
guess.
fireman calendar, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, this is one of those pictures you hang over your bed as a kid.
Didn't think of it like that. Joey Votto is 38 this week. He's a 6-time All-Star. He is an MVP. Almost had 2 MVPs. I don't know if you guys remember this,
I
but
do.
yeah, in 2017, he lost to Giancarlo. The voting was 302 to 300.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very close. And I
Stupid
looked through
close.
all the numbers. You could argue either way. I think Votto's WAR was like 0.2 higher, but like he led in various categories. Giancarlo obviously led in like home runs and RBIs and stuff, but it was a good little race there. In 2011, get this, he became the first Reds first baseman to win a Gold Glove. In 2011, that's a storied franchise, and they've
Right.
never had a first baseman win a Gold Glove.
That's
literally
crazy.
the oldest team in the league.
Yeah,
Wow. That's really wild.
pretty crazy. I was looking back, and I mean, they had tons of players winning Gold Gloves in the 70s and stuff. The 80s and all that Big Red Machine, but no
There's not-
first
not a
baseman.
base, huh?
Nope.
Okay.
Since 2000, Votto has the 6th highest career on base percentage. He's tied with Manny Ramirez. That's for guys that have had at least 1,000 plate appearances. He sits just behind Bonds, Juan Soto, Larry Walker, Mike Trout, and Todd Helton. Pretty damn good company there.
Yeah, no kidding.
I dig
Dude
it.
likes to get on base. Among Canadian-born players, he ranks 2nd behind Larry Walker in pretty much everything: runs, doubles, home runs, RBIs, all that good stuff.
Dang.
Yeah. And then our next birthday
Hold
is...
on. Better
Go
question.
ahead. Okay, good.
I just want you guys to say it. I want to hear y'all say it.
Me, obviously.
Get the f- out of here. Get out of here. I'm
It's
crushing.
Ty. It's
I'm crushing
Ty.
all of you, and any listener right now. Nicholas Ayers, I'm taking you on too, bro.
All right. I might win, though.
Tone's my underdog for sure.
All right.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Next birthday is Randy Johnson. He is 58 this week.
Look at that
He
fucking
is.
mullet.
He's the freaking man. He is.
Flow.
He's possibly my favorite pitcher of all time. He's a Hall of Famer, 5-time Cy Young winner. He's won the Triple Crown. He's been an All-Star 10 times. He won the World Series in 2001 with the D-backs. He is a World Series MVP. He's won the ERA title 4 times. He is just insane, man.
Mm-hmm.
Ranks 9th all-time in pitching WAR with 103.5.
That's pretty good.
He's actually 4th if you take only pitchers that pitched after 1950. So if you get rid of like the real old guys,
Walter Johnson and them.
yeah, he sits behind Clemens, Seaver, and Maddox. That's
Wow.
incredible company.
Good company for sure.
Yep. He ranks 2nd in strikeouts behind Nolan Ryan, way behind Nolan Ryan, but
1,000 strikeouts
yeah.
between first and second. That's
right.
insane.
But he does have 200 more Ks than Clemens, and he did it in 104 less starts. Pretty good numbers.
I think he's also watched the most NASCAR games out of any MLB player in history.
Has to.
Did I-
I don't. Mad Bum might give him.
Did
a
I
run
call
for
them
his
NASCAR
money.
games, by the way? Did I call them NASCAR
He said
games?
NASCAR
I
games,
think
yeah.
you did.
Fuck me.
I was
dude.
gonna let it just go.
Could you
but-
imagine going to the track and be like, oh, hey, folks, who's going to win the game?
Randy Johnson's just out there slugging fucking Mountain Dews and Bush Lights at a NASCAR game, bro. You know it.
Attaboy.
Just
I love it.
picking out birds off the track, just pegging them, getting them out of the
Yeah.
way of the cars. Don't fuck with the cars, boys.
In 2004, he pitched a perfect game at age 40,
Wow.
which is already incredible. I mean, at this point in his career, he was in a 17th major league season. He had already accomplished pretty much everything. He had all 5 of the Cy Young Awards at that point, 3 runner-ups, by the way. He had nearly 4,000 strikeouts at that point. But back to the perfect game, he struck out 13 Atlanta Braves and only reached a 3-ball count 1 time.
Wow.
And his 117th and final pitch of the night, clocked in at 98 miles per hour.
Of course it did, because it's
Fucking
Randy freaking Johnson.
animal, dude.
Still throwing heat.
Literally, two of my favorite events in baseball history came with Randy Johnson. Obviously, the bird, just
Sure.
plucking the bird
Right.
was great. And then the other one was facing John Kruk in the All Star game.
Yeah,
I
when
thought
Kruk
that
turned his
shit was
helmet
so
around.
funny.
Yep. Yep.
Real quick before you move on, Tone. Who wins in a fist fight between Randy and Nolan Ryan? That's an honest, great question.
Randy's obviously got the reach, but
Randy's got the reach, but Nolan's a
kinda
bad
crazy.
boy.
I'm going with Nolan on that one, I think.
I'm going Randy.
I'm gonna split the difference. I'm gonna stick with Nolan. I'm gonna stick with him. And then just my answer here, anybody can beat the shit out of Robin Ventura, bro. Anybody. Especially that young Robin Ventura like that, bro. That guy looked like a fucking nerd. He's taking on this old ass hick. You know he's getting stomped in. Unreal.
What was he thinking, man?
What are you even fucking what goes through your mind? I'm gonna fight Nolan Ryan. Get the fuck out, bro.
I mean, that's just you do that just to tell your grandkids that you got into a fist fight with Nolan Ryan one day. That's literally the only reason.
And then you
do that.
show them that video and your grandkids disown you.
No,
Right.
you don't show them the video. You just say that you got into a fight. That's it. And then unfortunately for Robin Ventura, social media happened, and now everybody in the world has seen the video.
Google fucking exists now. So yeah, for sure. Ugh, what a fucking turd. All right, move on.
All right, last birthday and your Tony Tones dope name of the day. It's a current player.
We've
guys.
never done this, I don't
We've
think.
never had a current active Major League Baseball player.
Okay.
It's always some old fart with a grainy photo.
Mm-hmm.
We are rocking Lars Nootbaar.
Oh, he was born in 1997.
He was born in 1997. Yes, he's
Yeah,
24 years old this week.
You having that reaction, imagine me and Tone's reaction to you having that reaction.
I know, dude.
Mhm.
God damn, you guys are grandpas.
Yep, they don't call him Papa Dan for nothing, man.
That's a true story.
I did not know his middle name, Lars
insane.
Taylor Tatsuji Nootbaar.
That's awesome. That just makes it so much better.
Badass, dude.
Tatsuji Nootbaar just sounds like a candy bar you get from Japan.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an outfielder for the Cardinals. Like I said, 24 this week. He was drafted by the Cardinals in the 8th round of the 2018 draft. I have a trivia question for you because there's not much to talk about with Lars Nootbaar. So,
Perfect.
All right, let's do it.
all right, ready?
Uh-huh.
Which player drafted in 2018 has the highest career WAR so far? So not that long ago, 2018.
Right.
Which,
Or
if you get to if we're stuck, I can throw out a few names, but I want to see if you can pull anybody that was part of the 2018 draft class and guess who would have the highest WAR.
Yeah, no, I can't tell you. I don't pay attention to draft classes generally, so no.
Okay.
is it?
Yep.
Can you hang on? I don't. Give me a position.
Third base.
Okay, it's not Austin Riley, is it?
Oh
No.
Okay.
no, I was gonna say it's not Devers because Devers wasn't drafted.
Think second base. I'm sorry. He was drafted as a third baseman, but he plays second now. He's a rookie.
Chisholm?
Nope.
I have no idea, bro.
Rookie. India?
Jonathan India.
Hey,
There it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Career WAR 3.3. Casey Mize has the second highest of that draft class so far at 2.8. You got Nico Horner at 2.2. Nick Madrigal at 1.8. Not much other than that. Brady Singer at 1.6.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So, yeah,
Soon to be rookie of the year, Jonathan India.
probably. Yep.
So handsome.
So, yeah. I love it. The flow and all that. All right, boys. Those are your birthdays and your Tony Tones dope name of the day.
God, I tell you what, Nootbaar's not that cute bar, bro.
No, he's a little kind of goofy looking.
Looks
He's
like a
kinda goofy
scientist.
looking. But at least his face is not on the donkey. So He's got that going for him.
That is true.
Yeah, he's not Todd Frazier. So
One of these days,
that guy.
dude, that's gonna get us in trouble. One of these fucking days. Can't wait.
That's all right. I'm looking forward to that day.
All right, fellers. Well, while we are on that track, let's talk about this real quick before we get into the rest of the show. Hey, everybody who's watching and everybody who's listening, sign up to be a monthly contributor at anchor.fm/upperdeckerpod/support. You can do 99 cents, $4.99, or $9.99 every month. All of that goes right back into the show. Helps us with our subscriptions to whatever websites and stuff that we need, StreamYard, whatever. Also goes into equipment, new microphones, and all this just to make everything sound and look better.
Taco Bell.
Important.
Yeah, the necessities, the dire necessities. And if you can't afford to do monthly things, go over to PayPal. Go to paypal.me/upperdeckerpod to do a one-time donation. You can do any amount there, anything over $20. You can send in a message to be read. You can tell me to wear a dumb shirt. You can do whatever, and I'll do it pretty much, and almost anything. There's
Not lying.
some asterisks, not many. Some.
Gotta have
All right.
standards, right?
Yeah. Just don't want to get my show shut down. All right. Dan,
Appreciate that.
I tell you what, I'm going to let you lead this. You filled this out. I'm letting you handle the reins on Wheelhouse right here.
All right, my dude. So we're going to look into who's hot here right now. And this one makes me really happy. Is the Blue Jays. They are 8-2 in their last 10 games, and they're currently on a 5-game win streak. So hopefully they can keep that going, because right now they have climbed to only 3 games back of Boston for that second wild card spot.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're like 10 back on the division. So that's probably not going to happen. But that wild card spot is very attainable right now. And so I'm real happy to see them playing well.
They're winning tight games, and they're coming from behind and shit too. Like it's been cool to see. I know that the last couple games have come against, my Red Sox, but it's still fun to watch that team, man. I love them.
Semien walked off against his former team. That was
That's
pretty
true.
sweet.
Oh,
right.
dude, yeah.
Yeah, that was a great game.
He had a grand slam today or yesterday. I don't remember when it was, but within the last 2 days, he crushed a fucking grand slam, and it was awesome. And now the Blue Jays are talking about extending him and Robbie Ray, so which would be awesome moves on their part. Also, who's hot? Moving over to the National League, we got the Phillies, who are also 8-2 in their last 10, and they are only a game and a half behind the Braves for the division now. So that division is real tight. I think the Braves, the Phillies, and the Mets are all within 3 games of each other. So that's very likely going to come down to the very last day of the season. They also just put up 12 runs on the Brewers earlier today, and that's a game that Brandon Woodruff started. So you don't expect them to give up 12 runs in a game he starts. And I looked this out, and this is just ridiculous. Over their last 12 games, they're averaging just shy of 7 runs a game. Like, their offense is just going off. There was a streak of like 4 or 5 games in a row where they scored 7 runs, and I think they've scored 12 twice.
Jesus, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And not to mention, Bryce finally paying off. Like, I'm not ever gonna talk shit on Bryce, but he was given like unreachable fucking goals as a teenager. But now you see him coming out and actually putting shit together and, leading this team and trying to get them to a contending, position or whatever.
Right.
So, I mean, he's making a case for fucking MVP right now in the NL. He's making a last minute race. His last 10 games, he's batting .395, OPS of 1.263. He's got 4 home runs, 17 hits in that time. I mean, he is just going off. So, look out for the Phillies. They scare me. I'm not so much scared of the Mets anymore. But
they're kind of falling apart.
Phillies done been making your boy nervous.
Yeah. And last one I've got here for the Who's Hot. Are you guys ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
The Cubs.
Nah, that can't be right.
They've somehow won 7 straight games. I mean, like, their season's still 100% over. Like, they're not going to make the playoffs or anything. It's so, there's that going for them. But it's still cool that they've won 7 in a row now. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
I mean, I'm surprised when the Cubs win any games, for real. So
Yeah, you look at what they gave up over the trade deadline. You don't expect a team that loses Chris Bryant, Javi Baez, Anthony Rizzo. Jesus Christ, who else did they even trade? I can't even.
Kimbrel, Jock.
Yeah, Craig Kimbrel, Jock Peterson, all at the trade deadline.
Keg Krimble. That would be a
Keg Krimble.
sweet name.
Keg Krimble.
Like keg. Like
You know the one
he
that I
just drinks a lot.
Yeah.
You know the one that I can't stop saying, Ty, because
What's
of
that?
you? Dobby Baldeck.
Dobby Ballbeck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
Dobby.
stop saying it.
I like it. You know I love that shit. All right.
I know.
Let's talk a little bit about who's not then. I'll take this one over. Walker Bueller. Big yikes last night against the Giants, boys. Tell you
Yeah.
what. He gave up 6 earned runs in just 3 innings and only struck out 1 batter. He did have a double-digit streak of quality starts coming into this one, so he'll bounce back, I'm sure. He's probably still what is he? Is he frontliner for Cy Young?
I
right
think
now?
he is. I
think
haven't
so, too.
I haven't looked since his clunker last night, but
Yeah.
He still has like a 2.3 ERA, so I mean, it
Right.
didn't do much to him. So it's him and Corbin Burns is really what it's going to come down to.
Yeah. I think it's him. Well, I think it's him, Corbin, Woodruff even. I know Woodruff had a bad day today.
You could maybe throw Scherzer in there too with him, but I think out of all of them, I think it's Bueller.
I agree. Well, especially with how Scherzer's been since he went to fucking L.A. You know, he might
Right.
keep making a push for that Cy Young at this point, but Walker's been Walker all year, so I think that's the old front runner there. If DeGrom wasn't hurt though, I mean,
Yeah, he done for the year.
yeah, that's crazy. Lastly, here we've got Yankees currently on a 3-game skid. Your boy Ty likes to see that because the Red Sox are not doing great either, and I want them to sneak into the playoffs just to say I told you so. They've gone 2-7 after they won that 13 games straight that they were on. No more than like a week ago. So
A few weeks ago,
yeah, 9 games ago they ended that 13-game streak. So
It hasn't been great since then.
no, they. I haven't been watching a lot of the Yankees lately, but from what I remember, they haven't been hitting a lot. They've been doing pretty shit out there. So
Stanton did make a pretty badass Superman grab in the outfield earlier today, so that's
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
and
He's going to be on the IL for the next 3 weeks recovering from it.
no
though,
shit, yeah, pulled his toenail or something.
So. Right.
oh dang, dude.
Sorry, bro. I didn't mean.
Why does this sound worse than a broken arm?
Well,
Pulling
because
a
it
toenail?
is, bro, for sure. Ain't nobody trying to pull no dang toenails. Yeah, let's see. The Yankees have lost 2 of 3 to Baltimore the last couple days. They lost 2 of 3 to LA, 2 of 4 to Oakland. I mean, yeah, it's been a rough ride for them. But Giancarlo has been hitting too, so we'll see how that goes. I don't fucking know, man.
I don't get how they're not better offensively, but
Yeah, I mean, the only reason
They're
that
always hurt.
yeah, the only reason they're at where they're at right now is because of their offense, and it's like not even that great.
right.
So
I think I heard today you might have already said this, but they're 11th out of 15 in runs scored in the AL.
no,
Ooh.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And wow.
Well, let's talk about some injuries here. We've got some big name injuries. Not to mention Stanton's pulled toenail. We've got Carlos Rodon with shoulder fatigue again. Yeah, it's kind of just been his career, if we're being honest. You know, he's been around, he'll play, and then all of a sudden just hurt, gone,
Right.
done for.
It's just not used to throwing that much.
I mean, you're right. Lance Lynn hits the 10-day IL with right knee inflammation. Giolito, he goes down on the IL again with a hamstring strain, which I hate to see.
It's
He was-
3/5 of the starting rotation for the White Sox right there.
yeah, that's big yikes. Which I don't give a shit because I don't care about the White Sox at all. But
Right.
I care about my AL Cy Young pick right there, and you know he was starting to make a little bit of a comeback, but this little IL stint's gonna hurt. Xander Bogaerts is on the 10-day IL for the COVID list. The Red Sox struggling there. I think they've got 9 players currently on the COVID list. So that includes like Kike, Xander.
PK on there too.
Yeah, there's a couple of them. Zach Greinke also tested positive for COVID, so he'll be out. And Willie Adames, big old spark plug for the Brewers. They will be missing him. 10-day IL with a strained left quad. Before I let one of y'all talk about the cool stuff we've got, I saw something the other day, and I wish I would have saved it and sent it to you guys. Somebody was making a case for Willy Adames as NL MVP.
Get out.
His numbers since he's come over to Milwaukee are fucking insane.
There's no way. He hasn't played enough time in the NL, though.
I don't think so either, but they were like, I mean, if you look at just his numbers and compare him to other ones, like his averages and shit are through the roof. It's crazy. And like just the the presence that he's had on that team and the impression that he's had on them and the way they've turned it around since the deadline. Somebody, I forget who it was. It was somebody at MLB.com, some big name somebody. And I was like, what the fuck?
Wasn't like Feinstein?
Dude, I don't know.
He's had 323 at-bats as a Brewer.
Mm-hmm.
He's got 17 home runs, 51 RBIs. He's batting .294 with a .905 OPS.
Ooh.
Yeah, and those aren't normal Willy Adames numbers.
No, not
Right.
at all.
Now, but when you got Tatis with 1,000 OPS, he's in 40 home runs.
Yep.
He gonna be your MVP.
That's true. Or Freddie.
He's not gonna repeat, bro.
Stop it. Don't hurt me like that. All right. Let's talk about some cool stuff, boys.
Cool stuff.
Yeah, there's a good one.
I love that. Toad, go.
Oh, Nelly Cruz hits it inside the Parker Little League style. Ball was dropped in center field. Cruz ended up on third. Then the relay to the bag was overthrown into the dugout, so you have to take home. Gotta love it, dude.
That's gotta make sense.
Nelly Cruz hit an inside the park home run. That's amazing.
It was fucking brutal. I was actually watching that game when it happened. The Red Sox were up 7-1. I think when this happened, and they lost 11-10. So
Yes.
bases were loaded when Nelson hit this. He hit it to center field. Center fielder fucking dropped it. I think it was Hunter Renfroe's bitch ass.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah. Dropped it, roll off. The sun was in his eyes. Like you could tell he was fighting it the whole fucking
Right.
time. But still, just crazy. Whatever.
I
Props
didn't
to my
see it was
boy
a
Nelly
grand
Cruz.
slam, though. That's pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, bases were loaded. I was like, Jesus Christ. Vladdy Jr. becomes the youngest player in Blue Jays history to reach 40 homers. That also makes him part of the second father-son duo to have 40 home runs in a season with him and his dad, and then Cecil and Prince Fielder.
I was gonna guess the Fielders. Nice.
I love it, man. He's unreal, dude. Junior, he's just it's stupid. He's leading all of baseball in runs, hits, leading the AL in batting average and OBP, leading all of baseball in OPS, OPS plus, total bases. Just crazy, man.
Remember when he came up and there was like 3 weeks where he just couldn't hit the ball for nothing and everyone thought he was overhyped, and now he's gonna. If it wasn't for Shohei Ohtani doing Shohei Ohtani things, he would be your AL MVP right now.
Taking the words right out of my mouth. I remember people saying, like, if he could just get his average up, he'd be the best. Look at him. He's leading the AL in average and leading them, almost leading them in home runs.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Fucking Ohtani.
He's literally taking center stage to getting the Blue Jays into the playoffs.
Yeah,
Right.
He was 20 years old when he came up. I mean, you got to give him a little bit of time here. Now he's 22 and he's top 5 player in all baseball. So
Right.
Right.
Yeah, not everybody can be Bryce Harper, you know.
Right, exactly.
That's true.
Speaking of 20-year-olds, though, Wander Franco, I don't know if you guys have seen this. This one kind of caught me off guard. He's reached base in 36 straight games. It's not a 36-game hit streak, but he's gotten all 36 games in a row.
Yes, sir.
And the only other 2 players to do that in their age 20 season or younger, Mickey Mantle, who also had a 36-game streak, and Frank Robinson, who had a 43-game streak.
Wow.
Sheesh.
When you're there with the greatest switch hitter of all time and one of the greatest MVPs of all time with Frank Robinson, MVP in both leagues, and then comes out and is a manager of the year, you're in pretty good company.
Right. Yeah, I've kind of been keeping a tab on that because I've got a couple friends who are Rays fans, and I follow the Rays page and stuff. So they've been updating it every day, and they're like, one closer to this, one closer to that. So it's been wild to watch, and like, you expected like this big, come up with Wander Franco because we've been talking about him for, the whole time we've had the show, we've been talking about Wander Franco.
Right.
So you expected him to come on and make this splash immediately, and he is, but he's just doing it in a different way than I think most of us expected. We didn't think it was going to be an on-base, run-producing type. We thought it was going to be like come up and crush dingers and make all these plays out at shortstop shit. But he's doing his fucking job. You can't complain about that.
Right.
The MLB leaders in home runs right now are a catcher in Salvador Perez and a pitcher in Shohei Ohtani, boys. That is
What a wild ass year.
what are we doing? What the fuck is going on? I can't even begin to explain it. Shohei's just a fucking freak, and Salvi's having the greatest year, potentially one of the greatest catching seasons of all time.
By far his greatest catching season. He's never.
Sure.
I don't think he's ever hit more than 32. I think we talked about a week
I don't
or
think
two
he's
ago.
ever hit more than 26.
It should, maybe that. And I know for a fact he's never had more than 100 RBIs, and he's on pace for that too.
Right. Let's see. Salvi, 27 is where Salvi's maxed out before. And then his RBIs, he's maxed out at 80. So he's got 41 home runs and 102 RBIs right now.
He's almost 50% more home runs than he's ever hit in his career in a season. And there's still a month left.
Yeah, I don't know what this guy's fucking doing, man, to be honest.
Dang.
I'm looking at his numbers, and like you said, I think it was last week or the week before, Dan, you were saying, he's striking out more, but he's also hitting more home runs.
Right.
So it's almost like he's going all or nothing, but his average is still 277. So that's 27 points over league average right now.
And what his on base is probably a 380 or so?
It is 317.
Oh, ooh, okay. Not walking a lot then.
No. He has 143 strikeouts to 22 walks.
Okay.
So not great there, but I mean, fuck, he's batting 280 with 41 dingers. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, you take that all day long.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Can I jump back to Wander real quick?
Yeah.
Wander? I barely know her.
So sorry, I was kind of quiet there. I was pulling up some stats while you guys were talking about the home run leaders.
Go ahead, baby.
So Wander Franco, as we know, he came up earlier this season.
Wander Wanko?
I like that.
Sure.
I like that one.
June 22nd.
Because it says wink.
So I divided his stats out, starting with from the beginning of his season to right before his streak started.
Okay.
And then I got his stats from the time his streak started till now.
Got it.
So
Okay.
prior to his streak, so the first 21 games of his season, he was batting 212 with a 269 on base and a 634 OPS. He had 3 home runs and 9 RBIs in that time. Since then, he is batting 320 with a 900 OPS.
Jesus.
Slugging 517. Here's the crazy thing. Even though it's almost twice as many games, he's only got 4 home runs. So he's not hitting bombs like you said.
Right.
You know,
shit out of doubles and triples.
He's got 13 doubles during this streak. He's got a couple triples during this streak, 13 walks, and he's only struck out 15 times in 37 games as opposed to, what did I say? 20 times in his first 21 games. He was striking out at least once a game,
Yeah, you remember how to play his game.
Pretty cool stuff. Good for him.
Old Fronder Wanko getting after it.
Fronder Wanko, you dumb.
All right. We have our July review. Is that what it is? That's what the month is?
It is our August review.
Son of a bitch, dude. I got to rename the episode. Jesus Christ. I can't even remember what month it is, dude. What is going on? All right.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
I'm telling you, man, I got to get this shit figured out, bro. All right. So what is up first, Tone? What do we got here, buddy? I see you've got it. Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like it.
Oh. All right. So we are taking a look at the current standings in Major League Baseball. We've got your win pace. Basically, the win percentage divided out over 162 games. That's how many games they are projected to win. And then you have your playoff odds that are provided by Fangraphs. These are all current through yesterday's games, and you can definitely see there's a lot of teams that are out of contention at this point.
The only one I
entire
don't.
AL Central.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
The only one that I don't agree with is the Rangers. Like, they could still make a push for sure.
Totally.
Yeah. Cool.
Fuck.
I'm a little surprised that the Blue Jays percentage is as low as it is, given how bad the Central and the West are in the AL.
Correct.
I would have thought that would have been just I mean, I guess 26% is not awful, but
Yeah. I mean,
I think it's more or less just because they're in fourth right now, and you know that the two wild card teams are going to come from that division. So
yeah, they just have to leapfrog one team. That's
right.
it.
I mean, yeah, I'm not arguing. I'm just saying, fucking whatever, whack. They need to stay where they are, and then the Red Sox need to move up just a little bit.
But also, can we take a second to appreciate the Mariners in second place in the West right now?
Yeah, bro. I don't know what the fuck.
Absolutely insane. None of us had them. I think we all three had them finishing in fifth place.
I would believe that.
Yeah. I think I put them in fifth. Oh god, I had that whole division fucked. Oh my god,
we all did.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It was more or less wishful thinking, I think, because I just didn't want the Astros to do good. So I was like, fuck it. Let's go with the Angels. Let's see what happens.
I think I said A's, Astros, Angels, Rangers, Mariners if I had to take a guess, but
Dan, you said A's, Angels, Astros, Rangers, Mariners.
Even worse.
Yeah, I said A's, Astros, Angels, Rangers, Mariners. Yeah, we all had the Rangers coming in fourth.
None of us have a single position correct in that division.
No, it was not good. Not good at all, man. But let's talk about some of those predictions real quick. So, as of now, Ty is leading the pack as far as correctly guessed positions within the division, if that makes sense. So, Ty's got 7 teams correctly predicted as to where they are currently in their divisional standings. I've got 6. Dan has 4. So kind of tight. Not great overall, but we're doing it.
I'll take it. Especially with how weird of a year it's been, dude. I'll take 7 for sure.
Yes. Right. So then we looked at their win pace, which again is what they're projected to win based on their current win percentage. And then we compared that number to our predictions at the beginning of the season, how they were going to finish at the end of the year. Mm-hmm. We gave ourselves plus or minus 3 wins. And Ty, you have 10 teams that you're within 3 either way.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
3 of them, you have a perfect guess so far if they end up with that amount of wins. So you guessed Oakland would have 88 wins.
Hell yeah.
Not in third place, but you know. You guessed that Baltimore would have 52. And you guessed that Philadelphia would have 83.
There we go. All right. I'll take that.
Now you had Philadelphia in 4th place with 83 wins.
Yeah.
But you did not have you had no team in the NL East with a losing record. You had the Marlins in 5th place at 81 and 81.
Yeah, bro. I thought that was going to be the tightest division.
I mean,
it kind of is, but
sure.
You know. Yeah.
I thought it was going to be like all 5 teams are going to finish within like 5 games of each other, and it's going to be a push for the last, whatever. Mm-hmm. Because, I mean, even last year we had the Braves, the Marlins, and Nationals. Or did the Nationals miss playoffs last year? Because they won in 2019.
Missed last year.
They missed last year, yeah.
Okay. But still, I know I had the Braves and the Marlins. So it's like, oh, shit, you've got like the leader of the pack and the worst, quote unquote, of the pack making it to playoffs. And then you had Philly and the Mets all improve. So I was like, oh, these guys are going to all be good. Fuck no, bro.
Yeah, Nationals went full-blown fire sale to trade deadline.
Yeah, unreal, man. I had them I believe I had them in second place with 91 wins.
Wowzers.
Yeah.
They're projected to win 67 right now, so
Uh-huh.
that's pretty
Little off.
good.
Yeah. Mr. Dan, you had 9 predictions that are within 3 wins.
All right, I'll take that.
2 of them are perfect. You have the Cleveland Indians with 82 wins to finish the season, and you have the Pittsburgh Pirates with 57.
Look at us.
Don't let me down, Pittsburgh.
Yep. None of us guessed anything that matters. We all guessed like the cellar dwellers and stuff.
Right.
But whatever, it's fine. I had only 7 that were within plus or minus 3, but I did have 3 that were perfect. I also had the Indians at 82 wins. I did have them in 4th place though. I had White Sox, Twins, Royals, Indians, and then Tigers. So that didn't shake out how I thought.
Nope.
I correctly guessed the New York Yankees to have 93 wins. And I guessed the same as Ty, the Phillies to have 83.
Look at there.
Okay, we got one more month. Let's see how this shit shakes out.
We are literally 10% professionals out here, dude. Tell you what.
You know what? I'll take that.
Yeah, that's a great ratio.
10% perfect? Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I should have just went with my gut and said that San Francisco was going to win 103 games this year, but you know,
that's what you thought.
Yeah,
Just,
I mean,
don't go against the gut, man.
I know I shouldn't. I shouldn't. I mean, I'm literally out here wearing their pullover right now. I don't even know where the fuck I got this thing, but I have it. And now all of a sudden they're like, "Yeah, bro, we're gonna be good." All right, sick. Good job,
why
San
not?
Francisco.
Sick.
Is there anything out here? I know we talk about it every time. Is there anything that's like super surprising other than San Francisco and the NL West?
Seattle.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, Seattle's crazy.
Seattle, the positive surprises of the year so far are San Francisco, Seattle. I'd say the Brewers, even though I know you picked them to win the division, Ty, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But I think you had them at winning the division with 88 wins. They're projected for 99. So I think that's a surprise all the way around.
I thought the NL Central was going to be more like the NL East is right now.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so too, but more because of how bad they were, not because of how good they were, like in the East.
Right.
Correct. Okay.
I guess we weren't that far off. I had them with 88 wins also. I just had them finishing in second place.
Mm-hmm.
And then Dan had them with 87 wins in second place. So we all had about the same expectations for the Brewers, and they're blowing us out of the water.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, surprises, I don't know. Not a ton. I mean, the negative surprises, I guess, would be the Twins.
Yeah. I think the Twins. I think the Mets. I think that's all
Nationals.
pretty negative. It's like, the Mets, especially after going all in like they did, and they're coming in now projected at 82 wins this year. They've got 69 wins right now. I just had to tell you guys that. Nice. So, yeah, I don't know, man. It's wild. I hope that we get to see the Mariners in the playoffs. I really hope so. This is like the best season I've ever seen them have, I think. So
the only reason that I'm pulling against them is because I want the Blue Jays to make it, but I won't be mad if the Mariners make it.
Yeah, let's see. Seattle's 2.5 out of a wild card game. Toronto's 3 out of a wild card game right now. So
the Mariners outfield though is going to be disgusting in about 2 years when they get everybody up, like with Kelenic and Rodriguez and the rookie they've got, or Kyle Lewis, rookie of the year last year, and that's not even counting like Mitch Haniger, who still has another year of control. Like it's just that outfield is just going to be disgusting, man.
Hitch Maniger, unreal. All right, boys. Well, do you want to move on to what's next, Tone? We got MVPs.
Yeah, we're going to look at the NL and AL MVP race, at least our predictions, not the actual race. So
kind of.
Yeah, I think I've got a name in the NL MVP race for sure.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about our NL MVPs at all.
No. Nothing's changed for you guys, unfortunately. Acuna went down July 10th, so his stats are what they are. They're going to stay there. Great stats.
Yeah.
Didn't
get to finish the year out.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Marlins.
But Soto is leading all of baseball in on-base percentage and walks. Dude just has an incredible eye.
Mhm.
And he's putting up great offensive numbers still, like totals, home runs, and RBIs and stuff, which is crazy. So he's definitely in that conversation. AL MVP, I'm out. Mike Trout, he gone.
Yeah, he's done for.
Yep.
Yeah, they're talking about not even just bringing him back until next year at this point, because why even risk it? So
yeah, looks like Dan's gonna not only win out of the three of us, but correctly guess overall too with
old
Shohei.
Shohei letting them nuts hang earlier this year sure paid out all right. Yeah, I mean he's just having just a ridiculous year, man. I mean the average 258, okay, but he's got 43 home runs, so you're absolutely gonna fucking take that.
Right,
93 RBIs on a bad team.
He's also a pitcher. Yeah,
and he's also, I think I actually grabbed his stats as a pitcher as well. Yeah, he has a 2.97 ERA and 135 Ks and 112 innings pitched. So as a fucking batter, he's got a 159 OPS plus, and as a pitcher, he's got a 150 ERA plus. So he's 60 or 50% better than everybody else, no matter what side of the ball you put him on.
Let me ask you guys this though, and like obviously knock on wood there. I wish Ohtani all the best, but like let's say just hypothetical, he gets injured tomorrow, he's done for the season. Okay, 2-part question. In your opinion, is he still the MVP? No. Let's say Vlad Jr. just keeps doing what Vlad Jr.'s doing.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Is Vlad Jr. takes it if Shohei gets hurt?
Yeah.
So he's gonna finish. Vlad is gonna finish with higher offensive numbers all the way around. But how much did everything Shohei contributed pitching wise? You know, does that outweigh it?
Yeah, I know. It is tough because if Vladdy keeps up at the pace that he's at, and Shohei went down today, I think Vladdy takes it. But if Shohei goes down today and then Vladdy kind of sputters off, then I think we kind of stay on the Shohei train. But
it's only about 20 something games left.
I know. Yeah.
You know?
So I mean the way I'm looking at it right now is the only thing that's giving Shohei the edge to me is the pitching.
Correct.
So if he gets completely hurt and Vladdy keeps going, so as it is right now, Vladdy already leads the league or the American League in runs, hits, batting average, on-base percentage, and OPS, like you mentioned earlier, Tone. So you give him 20 more games, he's probably going to take the lead in home runs. He's may not necessarily edge out Salvi for the RBIs and Jose Abreu, but he's going to be damn close to it. So you're talking about a potential triple crown guy, and I think that might give him the edge over an injured Shohei.
Yeah, that's true.
I just don't know. It's hard to calculate how much his pitching performance so far this season adds to his value. I mean, I think the only way to do it is to look at like WAR, in which case, let's see, Ohtani's at 7.9. That's stupid.
Yeah,
7.9. Vlad Jr. is at 5.5 over. That's all. That's overall WAR. That's total, combined offense and defense. So, 7.9 to 5.5. I don't know if you're going by WAR. I don't see. It'd be hard for Vlad to add a whole like 2.5 WAR in about 25 games. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it may end up being like a Joey Votto, Giancarlo Stanton race if it does end up coming to something like that.
This is all hypothetical. I mean, I don't think Ohtani's going anywhere. You know what I mean? No, I was just curious what you guys thought.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. Stick with me for a second here. So his pitching on the season, he's got a 2.97. I'm trying to find his WAR. Just
I'm grabbing it right now.
Okay, cool.
Just need 2021 only. There we go. So Ohtani's WAR for this year is 3.6. So if you take that out and you just look at offensive numbers, Vladdy's got the edge in WAR.
Right.
So even if he only gets another run over the course of the last month, which again, that's asking a lot. One run in a month is a lot, but still, I don't know. It's a hell of an argument, and I would love to be a voter on that one, but also that would be one that I don't envy them to have to make that decision.
Yeah, no, not me, dude.
We also know that the voters just love Ohtani.
Sure.
they love what he's doing. I love what he's doing, but you know that he's gonna win it, I think, almost no matter what, just because of what he's done. So even like when he won Rookie of the Year, I mean, he batted 285, which is great. On base 361, slugged 564, and his OPS was a 925. 22 home runs, 61 RBIs. It was only in 100 games because obviously they were spacing him out, letting him pitch and do whatever. Mm-hmm. And he was 4-2 that year with a 3.31 ERA, 1.161 WHIP, and that was only in 10 starts. So he had 10 starts, 100 games played, and still almost unanimously, walked with the Rookie of the Year voting. So I think where we're at right now and what we're seeing him do, he gets that MVP no matter what. I'm changing my answer.
Okay. That's fair.
I'm with you.
Matt Chapman is doing good.
Oh, yeah. No, he's going to be the runner-up for sure. So, all right, moving along.
Yep.
Let's take. Oh, these are much better. Cy Young race. Ty, we had Jacob deGrom, who was pitching.
God, we were doing so good.
He was perfect.
Yeah,
he was absolutely perfect, and then he got hurt. So we haven't seen him since July 7th, 2 months ago. That's been a long time already. Wow.
Probably won't see him the rest of the year.
Nope. At this point, whatever. But Dan, you had Luis Castillo as your Cy Young winner. He's leading the majors in losses.
Yeah, which, whatever. I don't really give a shit about that stat, but he has brought his other stuff down. He's got a 4.2 ERA,
nice.
112 ERA plus, so he's still 12% above league average. He's still doing great. His last month and a half has been significantly better than the start of the season. He kind of has faltered off a little bit over his last couple starts, but 166 Ks in 163 innings pitched. So that's more of in line with the Luis Castillo that we know. Mm-hmm. But it's just, he's got the walks a little bit more under control, 8.6 hits per nine to 9.2 Ks per nine. So again, not great by any means, but better than how he started. So I'll take it.
Do you know what's probably one of the craziest things that I'm looking at here on these two comparisons, just between deGrom and Castillo, just pulling it out of my ass. We haven't seen deGrom in 2 months, and he had 11 quality starts. Castillo hasn't missed a start this year, and he's got 15.
Yep.
That's insane.
I actually believe Castillo is leading all of baseball in starts. Games started.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, I don't think Luis Castillo is going to win it, though.
Nope. Sure won't.
No. You know who else isn't going to win?
Fucking Lucas Giolito, bro.
No.
Oh, God. As we said earlier, he got shut down. He's on the 10-day IL. We've been talking about him, every month, and he's improved every month. He's gotten better each time, but it's just never been like that significant jump to even get his name into consideration, I think. So he's 9-9 on the season, 14 quality starts, 158 innings. So he's pitched more than Garrett Cole. His ERA is also almost a full point higher. His WHIP is a 1.112 with 180 Ks. Yeah, I love that. I mean, he's really brought it down since the beginning of the season. His K per nine's bumped back up to 10.2. I think when we were first talking about him after like the first month, it was like a 7.6 or 7.4 or something like that. So, I mean, all of these numbers are pretty comparable to Garrett Cole. He just got off to that slow start and took a minute, and I think that's what's faltering here. And of course, now he's hurt too. So,
yeah, that's not helping things. And Ty, you are correct. Luis Castillo is tied with Marcus Stroman for 29 games started. So
there you go.
I just wanted to go back to that. But Garrett Cole, I might get 2 of these right. AL MVP and AL Cy Young. It's gonna be close.
Yeah. I mean, nobody predicted Robbie Ray to be Robbie Ray.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say, let me go through Garrett Cole's numbers, and then I was gonna talk about some of the other runner up here. But Cole is leading the American League with 14 wins. Whatever. 2.73 ERA is phenomenal. 0.968 WHIP is not only excellent, it leads the American League. 215 Ks leads the majors, to go with his 12.5 K per nine, and his FIP is even better than his ERA and leads the American League with 2.54. So he's having a Cy Young type year, and he's actually got 5.5 WAR on the year. I'm looking at this number right now.
Wow.
But the only pitcher with more WAR than him is Robbie Ray with 6.8.
That's wild,
That's a huge difference between first and second. Ray's leading the league in innings pitched and ERA, the 2.6. 172 ERA plus also leads the American League. So if anybody is going to dethrone Garrett Cole, I do think it's going to be Robbie Ray. So it'll be close. It'll be a good race.
Yeah, I don't think nobody expected Robbie Ray to like bounce back how he did. Like we've been talking about Robbie Ray and how he could potentially be, whatever if he got back to it. Because I mean, he led the league in strikeouts. What was that in 2019? And then just no, he was leading the league in strikeouts for a minute, but he I'm looking at it right now. Give me just one second.
It's always been his control. He's been able to strike people out. It's just been he's always had the walk problem with it too.
Yeah.
And he was never able to just strike people out and not walk people. But this year he's been able to figure it out finally.
Yeah, 2019 he had 235 strikeouts, but he had 84 walks, which led to a 4.34 ERA, even though he struck out 230 plus people. His whip was pretty high. This is the first season that he's had a sub 1 whip. It's at 994 right now. He also leads the league. Holy shit. So he leads the league in hits per 9 at 6.7, leads the league in ERA plus, leads the league in batters faced, leads the league in innings pitched and ERA. So
yeah, he's having a great year.
Did we talk
no
about,
wonder the Blue Jays want to re-sign him.
Right.
I might have missed it because I was looking up some other stats here, but did we already mention that he's now the MLB all-time leader in strikeouts per 9?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Robbie Ray, he just remember Ty, you and I the other day we were talking about Chris Sale had that record. Yep, Chris Sale's been displaced, and Robbie Ray now has the MLB career all-time record for for strikeouts per 9 with 11.2.
That's insane.
That's wild.
I mean, he was what, the fastest to 1,000 strikeouts or whatever. We just saw that the other day, right? It was like
he passed
1,000.
Darvish.
Yeah, it was like 1,200 innings or some shit, and that's all it took him to get 1,000 Ks.
Yep,
crazy. All right, let's move on to our last and probably worst area right now with the rookies of the year. Let's do that.
Yikes.
Not great. Nothing to fucking write home about here.
No.
Tone, you and I both picked Cabrian Hayes.
He sucks, dude.
He's bad, bro. He's bad. God.
Look at his strikeout to walk ratio.
I know,
awful.
man. I really had high hopes for him. I kind of let like everybody else get me super hype about him. I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, Cabrian Hayes is gonna crush it. He's got 5 home runs and 4 stolen bags. This is a guy that people were like, oh, he's gonna bat like 260, but he's gonna have 20 home runs and 20 or 30 stolen bases.
He could be like a 30-30 guy one day.
Right. Get the fuck out of here.
Not so much.
I will never show this man appreciation ever again.
Speaking of terrible strikeout to walk ratios, how about my AL Rookie of the Year pick, Bobby Dolbeck?
Dobby Ballbeck.
I can't.
Bobby Dolbeck. Yeah, he's not doing so hot either. I mean, that OPS is okay because he's hitting a few home runs and driving in runs, but he's not scoring runs himself. He's only got 39 runs on the season. He's got almost the exact same amount of runs as Cabrian Hayes, but he's got like another 100 at bats. You know what I mean?
Bobby really has turned it around though, like the last month or so. So he's moving his way up. But yeah, that first half of the season was fucking brutal for the boy. Go ahead and talk about Ian Anderson real quick, Dan.
I skipped over that. Sorry.
If he can come back, he can, kind of improve these numbers a little bit, but he still had a great year.
Yeah.
Not NL Rookie of the Year. That's 100% going to be Jonathan India, but a 3.56 ERA and a 1.25 whip, you take that. 98 Ks and 96 innings pitched, you absolutely take that, especially when there's only 39 walks on the other side of it. So, I mean, he's got a 1.27 ERA plus. His ERA and his FIP are almost identical, which is awesome. That's exactly what you want to see. So he's having a great year, just, not going to be the Rookie of the Year.
Right. And, I've got Andrew Vaughn. He's got the most hits out of, I mean, you chose another pitcher Dan, for Rookie of the Year, but he's got 10 more hits than Dobby Ballbeck. His average is like 10 points higher. His on base is higher at 323, but I think he's seeing a lot less playing time now that Eloy and Robert are both back. It's an all right season. Andrew Vaughn turned it around, and I'll accept that from a rookie for sure. Definitely not AL Rookie of the Year worthy, but it's good to see. While you were talking about Ian Anderson, though, Tone, I wanna boost your spirits just a little bit, okay?
Okay.
So I went and did Bobby Dolbeck's game logs since the trade deadline because Boston was talking about picking up another first baseman. That's kind of what Kyle Schwarber was. They were going to try and teach him first base on the fly.
Yeah, that's right.
So Dolbeck, since then, it's 28 games. He's batting .325. His on base is .416. He's slugging .688 with an OPS of 1104. He's got 24 strikeouts to 10 walks, so he's still got that going for him. But he's got 7 home runs, 23 RBIs, and that's all within the last month.
Wow.
So
turned it on for sure, man. Good for him.
I think he was concerned he was about to lose his fucking job.
Probably was,
I got to start hitting again, dog.
Yeah, I mean, no matter what, he's going to lose his job because they've got, was it Tristan Cassis or Tristan Cass or whatever his name is? That's their first baseman just waiting in the minors. So, so Dolbeck will eventually get relegated to DH duty, but
Dobby Ballbeck.
Go ahead.
Do we want to talk about Tristan McKenzie, bro?
I do. I'm so proud of this kid just from where he started to where he's at right now. I absolutely want to talk about him. So I was kind of comparing up some numbers just from the review that we did at the end of May. So this was all of April and May to now. And just on the season, raw numbers, 4.62 ERA, which on the surface does not look good, right? I get that. But what I want to talk about, that whip, 1.11. At the end of May, he had a 1.569 whip.
Wow.
So that's a huge improvement. He led the entire major leagues in walks at the end of May with 33 to only 49 Ks. Since then, though, he struck out 64 batters and he has only walked 15.
Yeah,
that is a gigantic improvement. He's gone from a 73 ERA plus to a 97. So just south of a league average pitcher, which considering how he started, man, that's a huge win on the year. So I am very, very happy with how he's gone throughout the year.
Yeah, not to mention he took a perfecto into the 8th, a couple weeks ago?
A month or so ago. Yeah, it was not bad. I mean,
he just gotta stop giving up the home run, man, and he'll be fine. Like,
and
all his rates are great.
He's made improvements on his hit per 9, like that's come down. But he lowered his K per 9, but I think in doing so, he gave himself a little bit more control also, which helped with the walks. So, you take that trade-off every day.
Sure.
So I'm looking forward to his career because if he keeps trending in this direction, he is going to be a pitcher to watch out on that Cleveland staff next year.
So, Dan, it seems as though you're going to run away with potentially 2 correct answers in here. Who do you guys think out of our 3 is going to win the AL Rookie of the Year? Just the 3.
Just out of the 3?
Yeah, Bobby Dolbeck, Andrew Vaughn, or Tristan McKenzie. Who's the best one?
I probably gotta go Andrew Vaughn at this point.
I was going to say Vaughn as well, yeah.
I'll take it. I need a win, baby. I need a win. Hell yeah. Speaking of needing a win and definitely not going to get it.
Yeah.
You guys ready to do our boys? You want to talk about our boys real quick?
I'm so ready, dude. I'm so freaking ready.
I'm done with this shit. I'm so fucking sick of it.
Oh, man.
All right, here it is. So last week, Dan picked Salvador Perez, Tone had Juan Soto, and your boy picked Brandon Marsh because I can't win at all based on, the amount of weeks left and how great Tone has done for, I don't know, a month straight. So I let my nuts hang. I was like, fuck it, man. I'm going to see what I can do. I went Brandon Marsh, and boys, it did not go my direction. Boys.
Let's see how it went.
That is a very handsome baseball Jesus, but I tell you what, he got me a grand total whopping 0 boy points this week.
0.
I don't have the lowest anymore.
If I ever get negative, I'm quitting the fucking show.
You should.
He went 2 for 18, a 111 batting average. He had 3 total bases, no RBIs, 1 run, 0 walks, and 8 Ks. Like I said, came out to 0 points. 0 points?
4 points.
0 boy points. So, whatever. I don't give a shit.
This one's going to hurt. Because this was honestly one of the best weeks I've had in probably a month.
It was a good week, man.
Salvi started off slow, but he finished the week strong. He went 6 for 22. Had a solid slash line, 273 average, 1,042 OPS. Hell yeah, I'll take that all the time. Hit 3 more home runs last week, 15 total bases, 8 ribbies, 6 runs, 2 walks, 6 Ks. Did really hurt me. And obviously, no stolen bases. Yeah, thanks, Emily. We got it. He's killing it. For a grand total of 31 boy points. But go ahead.
Take it away, Tone. Fucking mooch.
42.5 boy points for Juan Soto last week. Dude is unreal. He batted 348.
He batted 348
with a 1.183 OPS.
With a 1.183 OPS.
8 RBIs.
8 RBIs.
Are you gonna keep going the whole time?
Maybe. I don't fucking know. I'm pissed.
The big difference maker is actually really similar.
The big difference maker. What?
Salvi's stats until you get down to walks and strikeouts, and that was the difference right there. Soto had 9 walks to Salvi's 2, and Soto only struck out 1 time, where Salvi struck out 6. But good offensive numbers. Well, not all the way around, but for me and Dan.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah,
I'm already sad about it. All right, so I made a new side bet with the boys. I got to try and get some type of positivity out of this. So what I'm doing for the next, till the season's over, is I'm going to try and get a single player to equal out to 0 points every week. And it's got to be a player, like an everyday player. It can't be some guy who's hurt or not playing or whatever.
Sure.
So if I get 0 boy points for the rest of the year, they each owe me $5. I got to get some type of win out of this. So,
Tone, did we ever establish what we get out of it if he doesn't get it? Or is it just a one-way bet?
I think it's just a one-way.
Yeah, I don't do things that go bad for me.
man.
I don't do things that go bad for your boy, dog.
Yeah.
All right, well, with that being said, who did you pick this week, Ty?
I picked DJ Peters for the Texas Rangers.
I literally have never heard of that guy.
I haven't either.
He came over in a trade from the Dodgers, I believe. He was just one of their like depth pieces that they could afford to get rid of, and of course the Rangers were like, oh, we need somebody.
Is he the
to do
team
things.
DJ? Is that why I don't know who he is? He's not even a player. That's why you know he's gonna get 0 points this week. He's just the team DJ. Yo, DJ Peters.
No, let me pull up his numbers. Let me pull him up. He's having like a decent last couple weeks. He's played in let's see. He's had
Watch him win the week with this motherfucker now.
Dude, I swear.
I will quit the show if that happens.
He's played in 48 games this year. He's only batting 204, but he's got 10 dingers, 206 RBI, or oh my god, 26 RBIs.
206 would be a lot.
Yeah, 26 RBIs. But he's only been with the Rangers for 30 games, and he's got 9 of those home runs and 22 of those RBIs with them. Okay. So since he's come over and he's become an everyday player, he's been doing a whole lot better. He's got a couple multi-home run games, so I'm kind of hoping for another one of those this week just to help. I haven't had a home run for one of my players in I think 4 straight weeks. So
I think Salvi was my first one in about 3, so I feel that pain.
Yeah.
On Sunday, DJ Peters raised his season OPS from 643 to 724.
Yeah, he had 2
Holy
dingers
shit.
yesterday.
He was 4 for 5 with 2 dingers and a double.
Cool. He's had 37 at bats this year. Got it.
142.
Yeah, 142, Dan. Fuck. Whatever,
All
guys.
right.
Sick of your shits.
All right, well, boys, we got to talk about this week because I made a little boo-boo.
That's all right.
Oh.
It's our
Damn, bro, you couldn't
Powerpuff
even put a
Girls.
Texas Rangers hat on the boy.
Well, they didn't have that available. So,
Son of a bitch.
I picked Marcus Semien this week. I swear on my children's lives, I did not know that he hit a grand slam today when I picked him.
Yeah,
It's all,
whatever.
it's all
So,
good, dude. It's all good.
You already
well, we
fucking
can
won.
do one of three things. We can keep it. I can pick a new guy real quick. I'll just pick a different Blue Jay. Or we could start counting the stats tomorrow. Whatever you guys want to do.
I mean, you can just leave it. Like, you've already won the year. So
Right.
at this point,
Yeah.
it really doesn't
But
matter.
I don't want it to feel cheap.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Well, let's do this. At the
I wanna
end of the
earn
week, if the difference is that grand slam or his game today, we'll take it out.
All right. How about
if
this?
you, if you really feel that strongly about it.
All right. Can I have a? Well, no, that wouldn't work. I was just thinking I have a backup player, but
Tone, the chances are what's going to happen is even if we exclude today from Marcus Semien and we still get our boys for today, you're still going to fucking win this week
All right.
because that's how it's turned out. So,
all right.
Sure.
All right.
I
You
think
also
like
still
what-
have one more game than
I just want
Right.
to put it on the air that I if I was going to change it, it would have been to Lourdes Gurriel Jr. So
okay.
we'll,
All right.
we'll just
Noted.
we can at least like reference his stats next week. and see
I think
what
we
he-
go how by what Dan says. If you win this week, then we'll look at the game, every other game except for today,
Okay.
and then we'll see the difference there.
Cool. I just didn't want to be a cheater. I wanted to put
That's
that
fair.
out there.
It's
So,
it's noted. You are not a cheater.
thank you.
That's right, baby boy. Good job. And Dan, who you got, brother?
I have Luis Robert because, I mean, fuck it, really. It's the Central, so it was like him or Goldschmidt, and I didn't like the Cardinals matchups this week because
Yeah.
they got the Dodgers and they got their asses kicked today. So Robert has 3 in Oakland and then 3 at home versus Boston. So let's see what we got.
Yeah, let's see. I like how you were just like, fuck it, because literally in my notes for DJ Peters, I have he's got 1 game at LA, 2 at Arizona, 3 at Oakland. Last 5 games, he's got 2 home runs and an OPS of 844. Fuck it. Whatever, dude. I don't give a shit. anymore.
I didn't see that note. That's awesome.
His freaking picture, dude. Could you imagine like you're a professional baseball player and like they're like, hey, we gotta get your team photo. And you go back there and the photographer's there and they're like, all right, it's up to you. Some people smile, some people don't. Do whatever you want. And you go,
Whatever, dude. He looks cute. What are you talking about?
he looks like a nerd.
His eyes are hella glossy, though. I will say that.
He needs to get them eyebrows done too, man.
No, he looks
Look
just
at that.
fine.
Look at the one on our right, his left. Like, that
I wish
thing's
you
all
guys would
fucked
stop
up.
making fun of my boy DJ. Go DJ. Go DJ. Go. Go.
Go DJ, go DJ, go.
Unreal, you fucking turds. All right, whatever. I'm out here picking a guy without a fucking name, and you guys are, ooh, fucking look at his eyebrows. Fuck out of here. Unreal. All right, let's get it all set up for next week. I'm trying to get it all together right quick. I gotta find the wheel. Where the fuck did the wheel go? There it is. Okay. So we are gonna spin right quick for the first player next week between the 3 of us, and Tone is first on that list.
Okay.
Get rid of Mr. Tone. Now between me and Mr. Dan. Dan, you are second.
Okay.
Bing. And now
All
let
right.
me flop over to divisions. So Tone.
Yeah, Central.
How do I get it almost
Bro,
every week?
I have
man?
no idea. And
Wasn't it
it's
like 5 in a row, and then I was off last week, and now
Something like
Yeah,
that,
I've had it the last 2, and you had it like the 4 before that.
man,
Okay.
someone put
What do
this
I
in the
get for
outline
West?
so I don't forget.
I got
We
it
got
already.
All right,
Dan's got the West, which leaves me with the East.
bro. You know DJ Peters is 6'6".
Yeah, he's a tall ass
Where they
DJ,
do
bro.
that at?
He looks like looking at his face, I would guess like 5'4".
Why you guys hating on my boy?
It's almost as tall as DJ Diesel.
Stop that. No, he's not. He's not even close.
DJ Diesel's pretty tall.
Yeah, how tall exactly? If you're going to sit there and talk shit, how tall is DJ Diesel? And for those listening who don't know who DJ Diesel is, it's fucking Shaquille O'Neal. You really think DJ Peters is almost as tall as Shaquille O'Neal?
I mean,
Shaq is
I'm not
7'1". That dude's 6'6". That's only 7 inches.
Yeah, only 7
only
inches.
7 inches.
Tell your
Okay, but
girlfriend
you're
that. Tell
Yeah,
your
but you talk about a baseball player versus one of the all-time great NBA players. 7 inches might as well be the same height.
Well, I wish they would say that. Shit. 7 inches may as well be 3 inches. Who gives a fucking more? It's just fucking numbers. Who cares?
That's my motto, my man. That's my
Y'all
motto.
are unreal. Unreal. You picked a bad picture of DJ Peters, too. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull up a handsome. I gotta fight for this guy now. Gotta do it. Where you at, DJ? Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. This is a handsome DJ. Open image in new tab. There's that. Oh god, it's gonna be small.
That's what she said.
Stop. Oh shoot.
Tonin, there's literally the exact same picture with the Texas Rangers hat.
Can you see him?
No, I don't believe so.
Yeah, why has
how
he got
cute he is.
long hair though? He doesn't
Well,
have long hair.
I know he doesn't have it anymore, but look how good he looked when he did have it.
I don't
Nah.
like him.
I hate you guys. Let's end the show. I'm pissed. Oh, jeez.
I love piss and tie off. It's one of my favorite things.
Don't talk shit on my boy DJ, bro. I forget what it was. Tone, you liked one of my one of my comments on the Texas Rangers page because you hit 2 home runs like 2 weeks ago in a game, and their caption was DJ dropped another banger or some shit. And I was like, greatest caption of all time. And then you were like, haha, that's so cool, bro. Good job.
I just liked it just to make you feel good. I didn't actually know about any of that.
I'm fucking done with you guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks everybody for coming out and tuning into the live stream. Everybody who's listening, a couple days in the future, thank you for that. If you would like to tune in for the live stream or just follow us on social media, we're over on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all of that at Upper Decker Pod. Go follow us. Those are the 3 that we stream to every Monday around 6:15 or so. So put that in your calendars. Let Siri let you know every week when the Upper Decker boys are coming on. And if you want to listen to us, the episodes generally come out Wednesday mornings. If they want to listen to us, Tone, where can they do that?
Sorry, I was looking at pictures of DJ Diesel. If you would like to listen to us, the audio version, you can search for Upper Decker Podcast on any streaming platform. Spotify, Apple, Google, any of them. We're there. If you are there, leave us a review or a rating. Give us 5 stars. Tell us how amazing of a job we're doing. Just kind of helps us get our name out there. Dan, how else can I help?
Well, you could also give us money. That would... Oh, hang on. We're looking at Shaq Diesel, and then I'll tell you how to give us money. This motherfucker.
This guy, handsome feller, dude. Tell you
Did you
what.
just pull up the same picture that I had pulled up?
Maybe. I don't know. I just Google searched DJ Diesel. Here we are.
Crazy, dude.
So
Shaq
sick.
is living his best life, man.
Yeah,
Oh, don't
right.
click on that fucking Kazam, though. That was...
Yo,
not great.
Kazam was my shit.
Or Shazam, or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah, whatever it was.
Anyway, if you want to give us money,
Oh my god.
you can head over to anchor.fm/upperdeckerpod/support. You can sign up to be a monthly contributor over there in the amounts of 99 cents, $4.99, or $9.99 a month. That all goes right back into the show here. If you would prefer to just give a one-time donation, that's all right too. You can head over to paypal.me/upperdeckerpod, and you can leave any amount that you want there, anything over $20, and with a reasonable request. You can get tired of doing damn near anything. So keep that in mind as well. And there's Shaq Diesel. Maybe we can get Shaq Diesel as a guest on here. That would be fucking awesome.
Right.
Money would help with that. And also, you can head over to upperdeckerpod.com. You can check out the shop, see some of the cool merch that we have out there. I would say within the next week or 2, we'll probably have some hoodies up on the site ready to go. Maybe by next episode, we can do a little preview of them while we're here on the show. So since it's getting to be hoodie weather. But yeah. We appreciate your support. Everything, like we said, goes back into the show. Mics, headphones, lights, whatever. Eventually, we can head over to spring training and get some interviews with some minor league players. And that'll be a lot of fun, too. So,
That's
but we
what
need
I'm
money to
talking
do that.
about. Absolutely. Boys, gotta let you out on a little secret. I was panicking there for about 15 seconds because I accidentally closed the window for StreamYard and I couldn't find it. And I didn't know how I was going to cancel it. So we were just going to live stream the rest of our lives together.
I can think of worse things to do.
Yep.
Look at that beautiful website.
Just so good. It's just beautiful. It works. Hey, we finally released our episode from Mark Goon, too. Also, go listen to that.
Nice.
That was a whole lot of fun. He enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. Go listen to it. With that being said, we will talk to you guys next week on episode 81. Holy cow, of the Upper Decker podcast.
We're getting close to 100.
Don't even tell me about 100, bro.
Hondi?
Unreal. That's so scary. I don't know what the hell to do for a Hondi, bro.
We'll figure it out. We got 19 episodes before we have to worry about it.
So scary. It's going to be here like tomorrow. Shit. All right. Bye, everybody. See you next week.
Peace.